asking me these questions.
And I'm going to pull the questions out of the box and then we both have to answer them.
Oh, we both have to answer them. Okay.
Are we ready?
Oh, we're ready. We're ready.
Greetings and welcome to Badger BS, a show sponsored by the AC Media in which the questions that we answer are provided by you guys, the students. I'm your guest, Ocho, and with my special guest today we have...
I'm Sean McGinnis. I'm the special guest.
What is your major?
My major is business administration.
All right, look at him looking all fancy because he's a business major. Anyway, do you know how this show works?
Not exactly, no.
All right, so what we're going to do is pull questions out of a box, then we both take our time to answer them. Doesn't have to be a long time. We're just going to answer these quick. So
Is it timed?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, really, we could take as long as we want to answer these questions, but, you know, some people got places to be.
They do, like other things that are, you know, yeah.
All right. So anyway, I'm going to just, you want to reach in and pull a question out?
Sure. Let's see.
All right.
Let's see. Am I asking you the question?
No, just read it out.
Oh,
loud.
okay, read it
We'll
out.
both answer.
Why do astronauts use a pencil in space?
Because they need something to write with. Next question. That was a stupid. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about.
You know, actually,
Guys, listen.
I think that the ink is liquid, so it doesn't stick to the page.
Listen.
Maybe,
Don't care
I
if
don't
this
know.
answer is the right answer. Don't
Okay.
care if my good or wrong. Go ahead. Give us better questions. Like, what is the meaning of philosophy? And I'll tell you, look in the dictionary.
Oh, like this one. This is a good one. Who would win a fight
This is a good
between a bear and a shark?
one. Are they on land?
Well, it doesn't
Yeah.
really state, you know.
There are very specific things that need to be present for them.
Yes, I mean, it's a very difficult question. But what if it was like a polar bear, like
On ice,
on a piece of floating ice, and there was a shark?
the shark would never be able to get to the polar bear.
Yeah, well, I mean, you've seen the like Discovery Channel with like Shark Week with a shark.
Yeah, but it's not going to happen.
Okay.
Or they even...
All right, better questions, okay? Better questions.
Okay.
All right.
That one had potential. That was a potentially good question
Whoa.
until you found out the other
This is deep.
ones. Okay.
Why did the Falcons blow a 28-3 lead?
Didn't they play the Patriots?
Yeah.
Because it's Tom Brady. You can't beat
Is
Tom
this the
Brady.
deflated football thing?
No. This is
Okay.
from this year's Super Bowl.
Hmm.
Because you can't beat Tom Brady.
You can't. It's impossible.
Yeah, I can't say that on there, but you know what Tom Brady is.
Yeah. Well, I
Really
mean,
good.
like it was what, 5-time Super Bowl champion.
I don't keep up with football anymore. I just know that this shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, I mean, like stopping Tom Brady is kind of like trying to shoot a freight train with a BB gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
He
just doesn't work.
He marches it downfield.
Right.
Anyway, so our guest, Sean, he's going to teach us how to make something pretty cool today. Ha, see what I did there?
You did?
No, I didn't do it on purpose.
Okay. So, yeah, is this the part where you
Yeah.
want me to do this? Oh, you're wondering what all this is. This is if you've ever been to a Starbucks or a Palace Coffee or a what's the other one? Starbucks, Palace, Roasters. They all have a cold brew coffee. And that's what we're going to do today. So we are going to teach you how cold brew is made, because it's obviously not just hot coffee that's poured out and left out. It's made cold. It's actually in the name. It's kind of like if you were to brew tea on your stove, but instead of using a stove, you use a refrigerator. So what we'll do is we'll move this. This is the last batch of cold brew, which I'll try because obviously the show is at 24 hours long, and that's important. So a couple things.
It's kind of like sun tea, or yeah, I think it's called sun tea, where you just
Yeah.
leave the tea sitting in the sun for a
Yeah,
while.
you just leave it sitting in the sun, and what it does is and you'll see, but you basically take your coffee grounds and you put it in some kind of strainer bag like so. I got these from Michael's, I believe, the craft store, and I don't like to clean them, so I just buy new ones. They're like $2 for 20 or something like that. The biggest thing about going into coffee or tea or anything like that, or even soda, Coca-Cola, and Pepsi, they're real adamant about, is the quality of water that you use actually, and so you want to make sure you have good quality water. I personally prefer to use Aquafina water. 1 gallon container is usually what I make it at, and that's about 6 bottles of water that I use. I actually got this container at Michael's as well. I think altogether to make cold brew coffee, as far as expenses, I think I probably have about 25 bucks into it. And whenever you make a gallon, that gallon will last actually, about 2 weeks. So 2 to 3 weeks is
There's
usually.
something I'm noticing here.
What are you noticing?
Sugar.
There's no sugar. No. No, you're not going to put any sugar or anything like that in the cold brew. Now, afterwards, which we'll talk about, so what I want to do is I like to put 6. I've got a quarter cup right here. And what is 6 quarter cups? That'd be a cup and a half, right?
Hey, your guess is as good as mine.
Okay, well, all right. Another thing, Ocho, is what I do is I like to have like Starbucks, because they do all the ground stuff for me, and I haven't bought a grinder, and I have them grind it coarse instead of fine to better suit my strainer bags because they're not super duper fine. So if you'll do me a favor and come right here and hold that open like so, yeah. And let's start putting this in here.
How do you want to fill it?
I'm gonna put about 5 or 6 scoops in here. Yeah. Was that 3? 4. 5. 6. Yeah, this is not an exact science, but somewhere right in that ballpark. And then if you'll pull those strings close and just set it over there, and now it kind of forms like what you'd recognize as a very large tea bag.
Yeah.
So we'll make another one here.
Are you putting both of them in here? Or what?
Yeah, both of them are going to go in there. Yeah. Oh, that'd be more for like a half gallon right there. We're going to make a full gallon. 2, 3.
Where'd you learn to make this from? YouTube or something?
YouTube, actually. Yeah. I figured out a way to kind of streamline. What was that for? So that's 5.
Yeah, streamline what?
6. Just kind of how to streamline the process and make it a little easier. It seems to, it's kind of made a little more complicated on there. So basically what we're going to do is we're just going to stick these bags here. Oh, this is not way too much water. Well, you might want to take that because we might end up with a little bit of a mess here. Hang on. Just in case, we'll keep that handy.
Just move this over.
Yeah, so, okay, no, hang on. What we're going to do is, you can see that's, alrighty. Well, here.
Yeah, I was like, turn it.
Yeah, let's turn it, and there's a spigot on it. So, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now back here, you can actually see the water's already starting to turn. So you shove that in here. This has these handy little hooks on here.
So you don't just let it sink to the
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't like it to sink to the bottom because then it's hard to retrieve.
Got you.
So, but then shove that other one in there. Yep, and it's,
The cup runneth over.
Yeah, the cup is definitely runneth over. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put these 2 in here. Tie them on there, and then we're gonna push them down, kind of let them, you can see that coming through.
Yeah.
And you are gonna get some grounds in it, and that's why I like the spigot elevated a little bit on my container here, is,
It doesn't pick up all of it.
yeah, once you let that settle, it'll settle at the bottom, and then you're gonna, kind of stream it off the top. Now it's obviously called cold brew, right? So
Put it in the refrigerator.
put it in the refrigerator. I like to go anywhere in between 20 and 24 hours. So obviously, the longer you let it brew, the more it's the stronger it's going to be.
Yeah.
And then another really cool fact is you don't want to let it really brew more than 24 to 30 hours or so. It starts to get a little funky tasting, but like I said, you brew a gallon of it, That gallon's going to last you. It's not going to just, go away.
Yeah.
It's not going to go bad for quite some time, so it lasts a little while. The reason I have the 2 bags out here is this is the Gold Coast blend. So if you wanted to do more of like a straight, black drinking, coffee, then that's kind of your choice. But I also have this espresso roast from Starbucks.
I'm glad you didn't use that kind.
Well,
I did not feel like drinking espresso.
yeah, right. Well, this is something that you would use if you wanted to, like, make like a caramel macchiato, frappe macchiato. Is that right? Well, what you would do is you would start out. You would put take this once this is brewed out of the refrigerator, and you take the bags out of it, and then you just have the cold brew coffee left over. And if you did it with the espresso, you could actually pour that out into ice trays, making iced like espresso ice cubes,
Yeah.
and then you put those in there, and you can caramel and put the rest of the milk, everything else in it, and that's how you do that. But this is kind of just the first step of any drink that you want to make that's cold brew. So.
Well,
But that's how you do it. That's because whenever I was sitting at Starbucks and I was like, how's that work? And nobody could tell me.
Yeah.
I wanted to find out. And
it's such a
so I did
simple
it.
process.
It is a very simple process, yeah. So.
All right, well, let's drink the one that you already have made.
All right, so here, I'm going to split the ice with you.
Please tell me that there's some type of sugar somewhere. Hey, is there sugar anywhere?
No.
Hey, don't pour me much.
Okay.
All right. This looks like Dr. Pepper or something.
Yeah, it's pretty dark. Actually.
Wait, yeah, we should do like a woo, baggy BS chair.
Okay.
Cheer.
All right, yeah, on 3, like 1.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
Okay, you ready?
Woo, Badger. How do you want to do that?
I don't know. Hey, we got a clock right there.
We got a clock right there?
Yeah. Okay, so start from here and go. You know what? I'm glad you're here, Sean. I'm glad you made this fine beverage. Ha, said beverage. All right, anyway, cheers to us.
And Badger BS.
Yeah, and Badger BS, my show. And our producer, Madison. And Brian, you don't get enough credit back there, man. Ha! All right, I'll never do this again without sugar, man. I knew it. But thanks for making this.
Yeah.
And now I know how to make it.
Well, I mean, now you can take that and go find some sugar and.
Yeah, but if I'm going to add some sugar to it, pour me some more drink, man.
Yeah, all
And
right.
that'll be it for Badger BS today, y'all. We had a pretty good show. Answered a couple of y'all questions. Wish I had better ones, but I guess that Amarillo called. No, I can't say that.
Well, definitely the students, I think, need to work on their questions and what they're putting in there. So
We'll have the box ready for you guys at Fall Fest. So anyway, see you guys sometime next week. No, see you guys sometime in the next 2 weeks, and keep tuning in. And we have a new guest. Don't know what the new guest is going to be doing, but hopefully they do something with food, because free food is great. See you. You can sign out. You want to say bye?
Oh, you wanted me to say bye?
No,
Oh,
you can say bye now. It doesn't matter.
yeah. I'll see you later, sometime in the near future.
All right, bye, y'all.
I have no idea.